Yes, as I was saying, I have become aware of God's work in our lives. Volume 1. Can you share a story with us that you have heard? Well, one man told me that when he was pastoring a church in Portland, Oregon, he received a call one morning from the local hospital. A patient who was dying had requested a minister from his denomination, and the hospital wanted him to go there right away. Well, half an hour later he was standing at the bedside of Felix Ritchie. "Pastor," Mr. Ritchie said, "my uncle was a preacher and he used to talk to me about the Lord, but I would not listen. My wife always tried to get me to go to church, but I would not. Now I'm going to meet my Maker and my life is filled with sin." "Mr. Ritchie," said the pastor, "the fact that you admit you have sinned and are willing to confess it is half the battle." They talked, the pastor shared some scripture about God's forgiveness, and then they prayed together as Mr. Ritchie turned his life over to the Lord. What happened next? The pastor returned every day, and to the amazement of the hospital staff, Felix kept improving. In a matter of weeks, he was sent home, and on the next Sunday he appeared in the pastor's church. For 8 years he sat in the same pew each Sunday, with few exceptions. In the end, he died suddenly of a heart attack. The pastor officiated at the funeral, and after the burial another person approached him.
"I was that person," I said. "Pastor, you do not know me, but I was in that room in the other hospital bed when you came to the hospital that morning. I wrote down those scriptures you quoted, and I also gave my heart to Jesus. That morning, you didn't catch just one fish, you caught two. I jumped into the net while you were pulling it in,